Hi there. Okay, Radley College and sports. Okay, at Radley you could either be a wet bob or a dry bob. Let me explain. In the autumn term, everybody played rugby. But in the spring and summer, you could either do rowing, a wet bob, or you could play hockey during the Easter term and cricket during the summer term. Okay? So, either you were a dry bob and you played hockey and cricket, or you were a wet bob and you rowed and everybody played rugby. Okay? So, let's see. I wasn't very good at sports, as you can probably imagine. So I ended up being a wet bob, yeah. And when I first arrived at Radley, my sports was, oh god, it was awful, yeah. I was really slow at things like athletics as well. And let's see, in a place like Radley, to be cool, you need to be good at sports. You need to be in the first team, yeah? Okay, otherwise everybody just forgets about you, pushes you aside, yeah? Okay, anyway, let me explain about the rowing. Okay, so to go rowing, you needed to go to the bicycle shed, get your bicycle, and cycle down to the river. Or you could run as well. It was about, I guess, yeah, about 3 miles, 4 kilometres, something like 4 kilometres, something like that to get there. And when you arrived, Radley College had its own boathouse, full of different types of rowing boats. They've got 8s and 4s and sculls and all sorts of different types. Anyway, so what you have to do is you have to go down and you have to go rowing, and they teach you to row. And you sit on this rolly seat. Anyway, I was crap at rowing. Yeah, I'm a big bloke, but rowing wasn't my thing. Yeah, I think by the time I left, I think they allowed me to row in 2 competitions in, I think, the 5th 8. Okay, that's just of the age group as well. So I was no good. But let's see, rowing around on the river's not so bad. Yeah, it's a pain getting down there, and it's a pain coming back. Yeah, a little bit of freedom as well, I guess. But let's see, you had to go straight down and straight back. You'd be seen. You had to go through the village, and everybody knew. Okay, so you did something wrong, there was going to be trouble. So let's see, what about rugby? To start with, I was really bad at rugby. But by the time I was about 15, yeah, I managed to get into the Colts second 15, and for me that was really quite something. Yeah, the Colts second 15 still crap. But I wasn't bad. And then the next year, I remember I managed to get into the second 15. Firstly, I got on big side. Okay, in the middle of the pitches in Radley, they have this huge pitch. There's one big rugby pitch, and that's called big side. And you're only allowed to walk on it if you're a member of the first or second 15 or a member of big side. Okay? Yeah, you can't walk across it. You've got to walk around it if you're not. Yeah, okay. So I ended up playing for the second 15. That wasn't bad. That was when I was 16. And we used to go to all sorts of different schools. Yeah, in the Colts as well. You'd go to let's see. You play Pangbourne. You definitely play Harrow. Harrow was the big match. Who else did you used to play? Sherburn. Sherburn was normally quite a big match as well. Anyway, in my final year, I managed to get into the first 15, which was quite cool. But I was still an outsider, even though I was quite good at this. It was only one thing, yeah, and that only lasted 3 months. But that was my very, very last term. That was the year the term I was studying Cambridge entrance, yeah. So I was actually a little bit older than everyone else for once. Okay, so Radley and sports. If you want to be cool at Radley, you've got to play sports. You've got to be good at the sports. Yeah, they got a good reputation at sports, and with the higher teams, if you lose, they get really upset with you. Yeah. I remember once we lost and the coach went crazy, yeah, but no, we did our best. So, no, I think probably they also lose the idea that it's a game. It's not actually war where you've got to kill the other team, yeah. Anyway, a little bit about sports at Radley. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Or am I going to stop there? No, I'm not, actually. Wait. This is the good bit. What I really remember about sports is that after playing sports, after playing rugby, you had a bath, yeah? You were hot and sweaty. And I remember in H Social where I lived, there were, I don't know, 120 boys. So 120 boys go off and play rugby and 120 boys come back. And there are 3 baths. Yeah? And there's a 4th bath for the prefects in the prefects' bathroom. So they put hot water in the bath, and the first boy gets in, and then he washes, and he gets out, and the next boy gets in, and he washes and gets out, and you've got these 3 baths. And anyway, the water gets progressively dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. So why don't you change it? Because you don't want a cold bath, because there's no more hot water. Yeah, the hot water's heating, and there'll probably be hot water in an hour and a half or something like that. So by the end of it, you end up with this bath water, which is grey, brown, rugby pitch colour. Oh my God. I will admit, I think in the year before I left, or maybe the year before that, they changed that for a shower room. Modernity. Yeah, absolute modernity. Big shower room with about 6 showers in it. Yeah. So, they did try to make things better, but I remember those bathrooms. Oh my God. Oh, and that was another thing they used to do. I'll probably save that for another day. What used to happen at the very end of term, the last night of term. Oh my God, that was crazy. As the Spanish call it, jauja. Pure chaos. Anyway, enough. This time I am going to go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.